That's especially on older engines and boats where maybe the engine has been taken in and out, or the wire's been monkeyed around a bit. We see a lot of kind of dangling connectors.
Hello and welcome to another one of our Ask the Expert series here at BoatHowTo. I'm Jan Attenstedt and we're talking to Nigel Calder, and today we have a question from one of our subscribers who's asking the following. I've been told by other boat owners that it would be a good idea to replace the trailer connector style engine control wiring harness connector between our 2018 Yanmar engine and its control panel with a bus bar, so we can more easily troubleshoot any future problems with the controls. Is this a good idea, and if so, how high a priority would you make it? Here's a photo of the harness connector, and I think this is actually what's called a DEUTSCH connector. Yeah, Nigel, what do you think about this?
So it's almost certainly a DEUTSCH connector. They're pretty standard on engine harnesses and have been for years. And they make a pretty good connection. And they have a built-in O-ring and so on. And there's typically no reason whatsoever to cut those off and open out all the wires and stick them on some kind of a terminal strip. Yes, that would make it easier to troubleshoot connections within the wiring harness, but in practice we don't have problems, or we almost never have problems in the wiring harness because these plugs are very good. When we do have problems, it's very often because of a manufacturing defect, that maybe the sleeve wasn't on quite right on one of the terminals, or it wasn't pushed into the connector properly. But assuming that the connector has been made properly and it's been working fine, there's basically no reason to replace it. So it would be very low on my priority list.
All right. Well, thanks for your take on that, Nigel. And if you want to learn more about connecting and actually troubleshooting engine electrical systems, check out, ideally both, our diesel engine maintenance course, where we do a lot of troubleshooting of starter circuits, for example, but also our electrical courses, where we teach you how to measure voltage drop and these kind of things.
It's worth making one more comment here.
Oh, yeah.
The key issue here is not replacing the connector, it's making sure that the conductors are properly supported, so that we don't put any stresses on the connector.
Well, that's actually a good point. Looking at that photo, there's probably room for improvement a little bit.
That's especially on older engines and boats where maybe the engine has been taken in and out, or the wire has been monkeyed around a bit. We see a lot of kind of dangling connectors, and we just need to make sure that the loom is properly supported, so there's no load on the connector.
All right. Well, thanks for your take on that, Nigel. And you make sure to check out our courses. See you soon.